Peace and blessings, love and light. Welcome to day 172 of the 365-day challenge. It's your girl, Kim, and happy Self-Care Saturday. I hope that you all are having a spectacular day so far and that you're continuing in your habits, mind, body, and spirit to make overall wellness a habit. Okay, so it's been a long day for me already. I started out this morning by doing a 6-hour training, and so got up, was enforcing some of my healthy habits because those are things that I do routinely, and it helps to make my day go smoother. So even when I, am working on a day that I don't normally work, it's okay for me to be able to transition because I've created healthy habits that I automatically do by rote, and then I just add those extra things in that I have to do, and I'm not going against what is natural for me to do every morning. So I still got up and did my 5:30 exercise routine. I still got up and had my time of meditation and prayer, and it didn't interfere with things that I have to do that may be something outside of my norm. Okay, so you're just adding things in, but those healthy habits are static. Those are things that are now a part of my normal routine, and so I've learned to work around those things, and I find it to be beneficial in the end. Okay, so continue with those healthy habits, and you'll see how it helps to make your day go a little smoother. Okay, today I wanted to talk about, just 5 general tips when it comes to exercising that I've learned over time in my 64-pound weight loss. Okay, one of those tips was to make sure that I stay hydrated. Okay, it's so important. We talked about drinking water. You need to stay hydrated even when you're exercising. You want to have a bottle of water nearby just in case you need to hydrate yourself. One thing that is important to do when we wake up first thing in the morning is to have that bottle of water, because we have mucus and other things that have built up in our bodies overnight, and sometimes it's good to have that glass of water just to cleanse our bodies and to get us prepared. Okay, and that's also good when you're getting ready to exercise. Not a whole lot of water, but just to hydrate yourself, and to hydrate yourself throughout the exercise. Take a little water break, take a couple of sips, and then continue in your exercise routine. Okay, but you want to have that water accessible and available in case you need it. Okay, the next thing that you want to do is make sure that you're having that balanced meal. We talked about the importance of making sure that we're eating balanced meals and that we're making healthy choices when it comes to our meals. The one thing that you don't want to do is think that, I want to have that stack of pancakes, so if I run 3 miles on this treadmill, that's going to help to burn the calories for that stack of pancakes that I'm going to eat. No, you cannot outrun a good diet. The one thing that you want to do is make sure that you're eating balanced meals, because that's going to be a larger part of your weight loss than the exercise itself. Okay, making sure that you're making healthy choices and having balanced meals and getting the right amount of protein and healthy fats and all of those things in your diet prior to starting your workout routine, because they're going to work hand in hand. But it's not going to be that, if I exercise hard, that's going to cut those calories. I'm going to work out and burn 300 calories in the gym so that I can eat that 300 calorie cookie. It's not how it works, okay? So you want to make sure that you're having balanced and healthy meals and making that a habit, as opposed to trying to outrun that healthy meal, okay? You're not going to be able to outrun or out exercise a good, healthy, balanced diet. Okay, the next thing I want to remind you of is to be sure that when it comes to exercise, you're doing a warm-up. Okay, we talked about stretching the other day, and I'm not talking about stretching, but I'm talking about warming up, doing things to cause blood flow in your body and to get your body warm for the exercise that you're about to do. And at the same time, you want to make sure that you're doing a cool down. Now that's where you've worked your muscles and where you can do some of your stretching and giving your body an opportunity to come down from the high level of exercise that you may have been doing, whether it be aerobic or whether it be strength training. You want to take time to warm up and cool down your body. Okay? And most of all, you want to make sure that you're listening to your body. If you're exercising, you're doing something, and you notice that it's pain, and remember I talked about that yesterday too. Not if you're feeling tension, you're going to feel tension as you're challenging your muscles. Okay? But if you are feeling pain, listen to your body and stop. Because what tends to happen is when we are causing pain to our body, then water molecules tend to go around that muscle group or where that area of pain is as a form of protection. And so what happens is if you're doing it, you're going to see water retention, or you're going to have water retention as your body is healing that injury. And so then you may think, oh my goodness, the scale is not moving, I'm not doing anything, because you're having water in your body from the protection that was being made to your muscles as you were exercising. So you may not see it in the scale, and you may mistake that for something that you think you're doing wrong in your exercise routine that has nothing to do with it. It's your body protecting itself. So it's going to have that water around it, and you may see some water retention. So you may see a change, and you may say, I've been working out so hard. Why am I not seeing the results of my exercise? And it may be that you have an injury and you're trying to push past that injury instead of stopping and giving your body an opportunity to heal. Okay, we'll talk more about that. But that'll do it. Those are just 5 little tips of things that you need to keep in mind as you're creating your exercise routine, and also as you're walking through your wellness journey. Hope that these are helping. Please be sure to DM me. Let me know some things that have been working for you, and I'll be sure to share them with everybody. And in the meantime, have a most spectacular day. Be sure to sprinkle self-love and self-care all over yourself. And until I see you all the next time, I say peace.